What's up, y'all? It's Mary, Speak Your Truth. Yeah, I'm doing a little slight drive-by because I got hit with a little something. Hope you guys are well. Staying safe out here. Doing the things you got to do to manifest. All that good stuff. I just want to come tell y'all, just hit me. I was just driving, going to get some stuff for my business and stuff. So I'm like, I'm thinking as always, and I want to talk to y'all about something. Perspective of people. That's what I want to talk about. And I'm gonna say this. I want you to just take some time. Not a lot. It don't take much. And I want you to reflect on the people in your life. I want you to, your circle of whoever you call your friends, who you date, who you met, just everybody, your circle, who you're closest to. And I want you to think about what the roles are they playing in your life. You know, are they adding value? You know, what are they doing? Basically, what's their motive? What's their purpose for being in your life, should I say? And I want you to think hard about this person's role in your life. You know what I'm saying? Whoever it is, what is their, it could be, they can have a quote-unquote title as somebody you date, your boyfriend, or whatever you call it, your man, your woman, your bestie, you know, your cousin, whoever. But at the same time, they still play a role. They play a role, especially people that you deal with daily on a regular basis, you talk to, text, whatever. They're playing a role in your life. Okay, so I want you to think about the role they play and the purpose and the motive. And I want you to gather that information. I want you to think hard about it, and you're going to come up with a new perspective of that person, guaranteed, once you're done. And I want to come tell y'all, with that being said, we need to study people more. You know, I'm learning a lot, and I'll be so quite frank with you. I'm learning a whole lot these days about myself as I've been growing, expanding, evolving, all that. I'm learning a lot about who I am, and it's so profound. It's great, much needed. I'm learning a lot about other people. I'm listening to people. I'm watching people in a way of 5D. I guess you could say that. You know, I could watch them in a 5D realm. You know, I'm picking up on certain energies in the 5D realm. You know, some of y'all understand where I'm coming from. And I'm able to see certain things about people. You know, I'm jiving on some energy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, with all that being said, I want you to start studying the people that you invite into your life. And I want you to don't just take snapshots of these people. I want you to actually do the textbook work. And I come to find out as I grow and expand and go through all these things, we don't actually do enough studying and putting enough into the people that we invite into our lives to approve them to be in our life. It's so like most people these days, this is 2020 society. I'm just going to chop this up real quick. And you meet a person, just in general, a person meet a person. And the first thing they say is, oh, they cool. They nice. They know in about 5.5 hot seconds. Don't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even took no time to stop actually investing, even feeling their energy, because they just went instant into, they had a nice conversation with that person. They go, first of all, they're looking at the outer appearance. That's most people. How you look outside. Oh, they look like they got it together. What they driving. They're looking at all the material, the tangible stuff. Okay? So they then size this person up on the tangible level. Oh, nice house, nice car. Oh, they work over here. They have a good job. Oh, and they then size up your income when you tell them what you do. Oh, they make about, such a year. Oh, they got a little business. So, doing pretty well. And they look like they're, well put together. You know what I'm saying? They sound like they know what they're talking about. So they then sized you up, or the person that sized the other person up and put them in a compartment. and they nice, they cool. Oh God, yeah. So now they ain't tapping to your energy now. They ain't even going to they look into your eyes, they tap into your energy. They didn't have the right conversation with the person on the first. At first, then they tap into how they really felt when they walked into the room, that they really felt something ain't right. They just the person started talking, everything, and they really cool. They nice. They this. Now they sucked in. Now this person that. Now they never studied this person. They don't even pay attention to how they feel, their energy, if it was a connection or not. If so, what the connection was, what spirit was trying to show them. They just jumped in. Like jumping on a cruise ship, and you don't know where you're going. You say, we're going to sail off somewhere. Well, that's where we end up. That's how they did. So they ain't studied nothing. So they get in this, whatever kind of relationship this is. I'm just talking general. They get into this thing, and the ship start to sink because they didn't check everything to make sure. They ain't even check the anchor. They ain't check. All the stuff just got to be checked on the ship to make sure. They ain't even check the weather to see what it's looking like down the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Well, what's the weather like over there? We're going towards Bahamas, so we're going to go past through Florida. What is it looking like in Florida? What's the weather looking like when we reach to the Bahamas? What's the weather? What's the forecast? Should we just stay, observe, and wait for the weather to clear, or see what the weather going to be? Because they say it's going to be a storm when we hit that part of Florida. So I think we should go sit here and just dock here and let the people know, you know what I'm saying, dock here, we're going to see what happened with the weather. No, they just take that ship, they're going straight on to Florida, you know, going into the Bahamas, they're going to pass on through, and it's just a storm. It's bad. Everything, the ship shaking, everything. People hysterical, they got to stop there, they can't move, they lose power. They got to pull out the generators, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff. So it was stuck out there. The storm was so bad, they had to stay. They couldn't move because they would have went into not turbulence, I'm not on the plane. They went into more of a storm, you know what I'm saying. Possibly the ship just, ain't no telling, turning over, whatever, going into a whirl, whatever. So, moral of the story is, take your time when you meet people. I've learned that it's okay to take your time, observe, watch, pray first of all, know who you work with, know what you're dealing with before you people. It's even before you marry somebody. People marry. They and I, you know, met people and I be like, oh yeah, and marry anybody. They fine. They marry. Oh, they fine. They got this. They live over here. They make this money, and they marry the devil. And I'm telling you, be careful who you line yourself up with in life, on whatever basis you call it, okay? Whatever type of relationship you call it. Take your time. I say you do a background check, and I do that. I ain't gonna lie. If I meet somebody in my life, I done checked your background, whether you know it or not. So, it don't cost you that much. Some of them, you can get a little information for free, but I ain't going into that. I ain't no private detective for nobody. But you got to do the work when you're dealing with people. It's like doing your due diligence before you let people in your life. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know, and people won't understand how you know what you know, but you know what you know because you've done the work, and you know because you know, and you tapped in the source, and source going to give you things that no man can't tell you, because source going to give you things. It's going to show you things. You're going to envision things. You're going to have hunches. You're going to feel something not right. Don't ignore your something not right feeling or your something not right hunch. People ignore hunches all the time, and that's how they get caught up in the okie doke. They get caught up in situations, circumstances, and they be like, damn, I felt that. My intuition told me that, but you did it anyway. You went with that person anyway. You married that person anyway. You engaged over here with that person anyway. You started a business with that person anyway. You talked about that person to another person anyway. You befriended that person anyway. And all the time, it was a knife in your back. All right? They was taking you down as you was trying to take them up. So, I'm going to leave y'all with that. Just Mary, speak your truth. And I just want to tell you, before you embark on any relationship, do your due diligence. Alright, I don't care. And you know, the best part about it is as you do your due diligence, you can make people think what they want to think. And that's just life. As long as you're doing your due diligence, you taking your time. And I'm going to say, you stand off as you this, you just don't care. It's not that you don't care. You're doing your due diligence. Because you refuse to keep going through the same thing, the same cycles of life. That's called insanity, stupidity, crazy, whatever. However you sum it up. To keep doing the same damn thing over and over again, getting the same result. You know, so, yeah. Take your time, do your due diligence. This is 2020. It's a whole new world out here. It's a new world order coming in. I already done started. And it's the new of some bullshit. So, I just came to holler at y'all to tell y'all, you better take your time with these people out here because you do not know what you are really getting. Okay? I'm out. Speak your truth. Namaste. God bless you. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'm out.